My name is Laura. Hugo and I have been married for 47 years. God willing, to be 48 this year.
And we have one child, and that was a blessing. And he was born on the day that I announced to run for office. So there's a little history there behind all that. My heart health story began when I was jogging. All of a sudden, I started having difficulty, and during my run, I would run usually about 3 miles a day. So I called, and Dr. Heath was on call. And so I told him that this has been going on for about 3 or 4 weeks. And so he very calmly and patiently tells me, do you have somebody that can drive you to the hospital? He thinks he can correct the problem by doing angioplasty. I was 44 years old at the time.
Hugo is a type A +++ type personality.
I was in Austin. We were in legislative session every year, and I'll be the first one to tell you now, as I reflect and look back, it was stressful. So after the angioplasty, obviously I made some lifestyle changes. I didn't stop my work habits of working around the clock. I did get back on my exercise program and was doing fine. And then 3 years later, I decided to go in and have a stress test because I was contemplating running for another office, and I said, you know what, I better go get checked out.
They ended up doing a heart cath on him, and they came in and told him that he was going to need heart surgery.
In typical fashion, I said, no. I said, you better figure out how to do this procedure without splitting me open. And they all looked at me like...
At the time, I was very calm and supportive because I knew if I broke down, he was going to have none of it.
I didn't question him, didn't say anything. I just said, when are we going to do it?
We were all fine, telling Hugo as they wheeled him out that everything, we would all be there when he got out. And that's when it hit me, that he might not be coming back.
So I went through the procedure, and everything came out okay.
Hugo is aggressively proactive. He has done an incredible job in placing his heart disease in perspective. He does not let it identify him. He does what's right, and he's been an inspiration to many of the people in cardiac rehab and many of the people in the community to realize that you can have heart disease and continue to do a superb job for society and our community in particular.
I went through that, like I said, a very significant lifestyle change and trying to take more control of my life, to enjoy life. I can tell you that I would have missed, I do a father-son trip every year of going to the Super Bowl with my son. And I would have missed out on a lot of Super Bowls if I had not made a lifestyle change. So I had an episode at age 44. I had an episode at age 47, and I had an episode at age 63. I'll be 70 years old this year. And so it goes without saying that I have to take care of myself, and I have to do certain things because genetically I've got some problems. And so the way I can slow that down is by obviously watching what I eat, exercising, and following my doctor's orders. I think the American Heart Association, with its educational programs, the various activities that they do, and the awareness that they provide to the citizens of not only of this community, but of this state and this country, is something that we should be very thankful for.
Life is too swift. It goes by too fast. And you have to remember, love it, live it, and live well.